Hey, and welcome to another episode of Disney Dust. It's DisneyDwayne here, and we're going to be talking about the book Set in Stone, which is another twisted tale from that Disney book series. I've been loving it so far. And this one is, of course, based off the movie The Sword and the Stone. And the supposed twistedness to this tale is, well, if Arthur actually wasn't able to pull the sword, and if Madame Mim actually made that happen instead, what would have happened is the adventure that unfolds. And I have to say, this is a bit of a departure from the actual movie, whereas a lot of the books from the series actually stayed quite true to the movies themselves. In many respects, they even added a character that wasn't really part of this movie. We saw a glimpse of her. So Guinevere, of course, that Arthur eventually falls in love with in the traditional tale, is in this movie. She is in this book. She was in the movie, but she appeared just as a squirrel. So she can shapeshift with Madame Mim as her mentor, in the same way that Arthur can shapeshift with Merlin as his mentor. So in this book, she plays a more crucial part. You see a lot more of her. She actually has a lot of interactions with Arthur. And in fact, Merlin doesn't, because he is halfway through sent away to, this is very funny, Florida. And he has to find his way back. So that's kind of cute and cool all at the same time. So they also eventually, there's some spoilers here, find their way to Florida to look for Merlin to get him back. This whole journey is about Guinevere working for Madame Mim in hopes of not having Arthur be in charge, or rather be the king, after Madame Mim actually allows him to be the king, but then changes her mind because she's wishy-washy that way, and she's just always up to mischief. And so, there's an element of betrayal. It's like, because she's working for Madame Mim, Guinevere, right? And at which point does she stop working for her? And at which point does Arthur find out, even if that happens? So, very interesting book. I love it. I also love the fact that it made me go back to the original to see if Guinevere was there. But she plays a character called Hazel. So I think Madame Mim calls her Hazel, and it's pun intended, a little bit hazy in the book now, because I read it a week or two ago. If Madame Mim refers to her as Hazel, I don't think so, because she's referred to as Guinevere quite a lot. In any case, did you also know that The Sword and the Stone has a sequel that came out in 1990? It was the sequel to the original movie. I did not know about this one, I have to say, and it's not on Disney Plus. Also, I'm so aware of the other ones: Hunchback of Notre Dame 2, Jungle Book 2, Lady and the Tramp 2, Pocahontas 2. There's so many, right? But Brother Bear 2, but Sword in the Stone 2, now I have to really go look this one up. What did you think if you read the book? And if you haven't, go give it a shot. This is quite a nice one. I quite enjoyed it. It was its own original tale. I'm going to give this a nice 4 out of 5. Leave comments in the comment section below if you want to, and I look forward to making another review for you on the DisneyDwayne channel that you should subscribe to if you haven't already. Have a magical day.